Hello everybody, my name is Bobblehead and welcome to another Bobblehead video. In today's video I'm going to be talking all about the brand new ride coming to Paultons Park in 2025, called Ghostly Manor. Let's get straight into it, shall we? So, at the beginning of this season, construction fences could be seen around the old 4D theatre at the park, which was part of the Show Street area, which was new for probably about 12 years ago now, and it's not very good. I don't like that entrance street thing. It's just really flat, and compared to Paultons nowadays, with their theming levels, it's just not very good. So I'm glad that it's gone. But at the start of the season, there were construction fences, and the facade for the 4D Theatre had been completely taken down. And at a fan event that was run by Paultons Park, details were announced for what Ghostly Manor would include. We know that the story is set to follow a ghost hunter named Dr. Kinley, and we look at his haunted artifacts in a manor whilst he is away on a quest in the Arctic. But of course it doesn't go very to plan, and we have to help Dr. Kinley recapture all of the escaped ghosts that are around the manor by firing at them with a gun, or a phantom phaser as they're calling it. So it is an interactive dark ride. Now, it's a very interesting dark ride system because it's actually on a turntable with 5 different sections and 5 carriages. Each carriage features 8 people, 4 on the front and 4 on the back. So if you've been on Gangster Granny the ride at Alton Towers, you would know how that is set out. That has 4 in the front and 4 in the back. So similar to that in the way that the seats are set out, and the vehicles spin and twist in the variety of different scenes, with the scenes themselves having physical scenes, physical sets, and screens, which of course is very cool. Of course, physical sets is always the way to go. Animatronics, such as the Disney animatronics that they did for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, that looks incredible, and animatronics are always the way forward with physical sets and things that you can actually see and are real, instead of screens that you can see on your own TV by playing a video game. So that's always good, and I'm sure that Paultons will knock it out the park because they always do with their rides. And these screens themselves are actually going to be 10 meters wide, with the vehicles actually bringing the guest very close to them, which is very, very exciting. And as I've said, I'm sure Paultons Park will knock this out of the park, because Paultons' track record of building rides and areas that are incredibly themed is very good. They've only had one dud, I'm going to say, and that's that Show Street that they're getting rid of, so thank gosh. And as always, of course, with a shooting interactive dark ride or attraction, the aim of the game is to get to the highest points. Now, if you went on Jewel, the Haunted House Strikes Back at Alton Towers, which is now the Cursed Alton Manor, of course that was the aim of the game, and my aunt was too good at that ride. I'm glad it's gone because, well, 1, it was terrible, and 2, I can actually win by not having to do anything now. And of course you just fire at the target, and whoever gets the most points is the winner. Now, details were released on what is externally planned, which is the existing Show Street area receiving a large-scale overhaul, and is inspired by a grand manor that originally occupied the Paultons site before burning down in 1963. Apparently it's going to be quite scary. I don't know how scary the scariometer is, if it's like for a child or like for everyone. Of course it's a family theme park, so it probably will be for a sort of middly ground for scariometer. I hope a scariometer's a thing. That's great. And apparently the project is currently aiming to install the ride system at the end of 2024, and hoping for a May 2025 opening date. So that is Ghostly Manor coming to Paultons Park in 2025. Are you excited? What do you think it's actually going to be like, the ride experience? Do you think Paultons Park are going to get this one right, their first dark ride? Or will it fail? Which I heavily doubt, because, as I've said many times, it's Paultons Park and they make the best ride experiences here in the UK. So, as we know more information, of course, I will say it to you, but that is all we know for now about Ghostly Manor coming 2025 to Paultons Park, and I will hopefully see you all later. Good.